So we got our roving microphone out here at our friends at Dunn Tire again. I came out here because I want to talk to Dunn Tire a little bit about why on all-wheel and four-wheel drive vehicles, when you got one tire that's worn and maybe the other three are okay, why you got to replace all four. So come on into the shop and let's talk to Nathan Burdick. Nathan, good to see you.
You too. How you doing?
All right, great.
Awesome.
Nathan Bartek. Nathan is the store manager at Dunn Tire, Sheridan Drive, and we're here today to talk about snow tires. Nathan, you come up against situations where somebody thinks they need just one tire.
Okay.
They've got an all-wheel or a four-wheel drive vehicle. Maybe three of the tires got 50% or 40% tread left, and they look like they're okay.
Okay.
And they think they need just one tire, and you're not doing that, are you?
It's the
You're not replacing just
manufacturer
one.
strongly do not recommend
Tell us
doing
why.
it.
Tell us why.
When the case is, just for instance here, car comes in. This is a four-wheel drive vehicle.
Yes.
You say this tire is more than halfway worn.
Yes.
It has a puncture in the sidewall, flat that can't be repaired, anything like that.
Yes.
They just want to put one tire on.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, we're not going to be able to do that if the other tires are worn down more than the halfway point, or not within 430 seconds of a brand new tire.
Okay.
Reason being is this vehicle has an electronic transfer case. We put that four-wheel drive in, lock it in, everything's spinning. It's all electronic, it's all done by computers.
Yes.
And it's important to have all your tires matching, because what happens
Overall
is
diameter,
the overall
and all
diameter
turning the
has
same
to be the
speed,
same.
RPMs, etc.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because what happens is this left front tire here is more than halfway worn. The other tires are brand new. Let's just say, for instance,
Good.
got to lock it in a four-wheel drive. You're in a snowstorm. You're spinning. What happens is, since this tire doesn't have as much tread on it
Yes.
as the other ones do, the computer thinks that it needs help.
So it's going to
gonna
put more torque to
apply
that
more
wheel.
torque, more pressure to it. So that's why, if it constantly does that, there's a chance you can burn up your electronic transfer case. And that's
Yeah.
that's why the manufacturers set the guidelines
Right.
to 430 seconds of to have the tire matching.
Okay.
That's why it's that important.
Now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to go underneath this vehicle. We have it raised up, and
Okay.
I want to show the people exactly what the transfer case is and what we're talking about.
Sure.
So let's do that.
Let's
Come
go
on.
take a look.
So we're underneath this truck.
Okay.
All right. And what we're looking at here is the automatic transmission.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the transmission comes out of the back of the engine, right? You got a bell housing, it connects up to the back.
Yes, sir.
And then you come right back here, and now you've got this box right here. This is an auxiliary gearbox called the transfer case.
That's right.
What you've got is you've got a drive shaft coming out of the back, and you've got a drive shaft going to the front to drive the front wheels. What happens inside that transfer case, Nathan?
When you put it in a four-wheel drive, or just say it's an all-wheel drive vehicle,
Right,
what it does, it splits up the torque to each wheel.
right,
Right now it's in two-wheel drive, so all the torque's going to the two rear tires.
exactly.
Lock it in a four-wheel drive, it's going to engage the two front tires,
Right.
so everything's going to be spinning at the same time.
Right.
So that's why it's important, like you said, with that overall diameter.
Yeah, when the tires are dramatically different, and
Yes.
430 seconds is dramatically, we're
Yes.
talking 50% of the overall tread depth.
Maybe not even 50% in some cases.
Yeah, true.
Like the tires that are on here now probably come with 1430 seconds.
Right,
So you figure down to 730 seconds would be halfway worn technically.
right.
And 1030 seconds would be within the legal limit. So that's how big of a difference.
So
it can be.
essentially what you've got is you've got the tires turning at different rates of speed. Consequently, the drive shafts are turning at different rates of speed.
Yes.
And the transfer case is binding against itself.
Yes.
Because you got different rates of speed going on in the front and the rear of the vehicle.
Yes, because it's electronic. It's all computerized.
And that's why it burns it up.
Yeah, because the computer senses. Say the two front tires they're down to 430 seconds. They're barely above passing inspection. These two are brand new. So what happens is all the traction's already on the back of the vehicle.
Yep.
So the computer's going to say, uh-oh, something's going on with the front. We're slipping too much.
Yep.
So they're going to apply more torque,
And
more
it's going to
pressure.
cause it to start binding against
Yes,
itself.
and it can actually, because it's going to overwork the front.
Yep.
That's where you can actually cause damage to the vehicle, the transfer case.
This is why you got to have 4 tires, all the same overall diameter, so that the transfer case doesn't burn itself up. Good stuff, Chuck. Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Nathan.